Hi, I'm Someone Elusive Fangirl and I'm back for episode 8 of Scumbag System. Firstly, I wanted to say the weather is really bad today, so I apologise for any extra bad audio because of the rain and the wind. During last week's episode, we got to see into Lo Binghe's past as we explored the Dreamland and got to see what happened to his past, how he was bullied, how his mother was ill, and eventually she succumbed to her illness. And despite Shen Yuan's best efforts to try and stop Lo Binghe from touching and interacting with the illusions, Lo Binghe just could not stop himself, and since he was attacking his own mind, essentially, he just kept hurting himself. So eventually Shen Yuan had to just throw himself in the way of a hit, which was enough to finally knock some sense into Lo Binghe. And after they both woke up, poor Lo Binghe was so apologetic and so sorry about what he had done in the Dreamland that he'd actually struck his master, even though his master was already weak from being poisoned. And we got to see some lovely concern on both their parts for the other one. So there was lots of really nice expressions, some really nice voice acting last time. We also got to meet a new character, Meng Mo, the nightmare, as they translate it, I'm pretty sure. And he is offering to teach Lo Binghe to control or to cultivate his demonic powers, which Lo Binghe is refusing to do so at the moment because Shen Yuan has been nice enough to him that he wants to do what he thinks his master would want him to do, and this is not what he believes Shen Qingque would want. And then we left off with Shen Qingque being trapped in a dream about the older Lo Binghe torturing Shen Qingque. So I'm sure that would have been a bit scarring. I'm aware that there is an extra bit of audio for that scene, for the end of that scene. However, there is no English sub for it at the moment, and since I do not understand Chinese, I do not want to watch it until a group has managed to sub it. But now Lo Binghe is faced with making a decision. He's only been given a few days and he has to work out what he wants to do because his demonic seal is weakening, and so he really ought to learn how to control his powers, but whether he wants to do that with Meng Mo remains to be seen. As usual, with regards to spoilers, please try and avoid spoilers where possible in the comments. However, if you wish to discuss something which you fear is a slight spoiler for people only following the Donghua, then please put a spoiler at the start of your comment so that they can avoid it. Otherwise, I don't think I have much else to say. I just want to get into this episode. So, let's get to it. We've only got 2 more episodes after this one. Oh, we are continuing from this bit. Okay. I forgot how much I liked his design and how the voice actor is acting for him. Oh. The system just left. Oh, creepy. I wasn't expecting it to be that sudden. What the heck? The thing here looking way too relieved. Yes, well done, Shen Yuan. Well done. It should be decided on their actions, not on who they are. Wow, this is huge difference from Shen Qingque, the original character. Oh my god. I love hearing both their inner thoughts. Yes. Just move in. Ah. Oh my god. Let him hug you more. Oh. No. How does Shenron not see how overjoyed? I mean, he even said he's overjoyed, but like, how does he not? Yes. Shenron. Mm. Oh my god. He only has one Shishin. We're having a little training montage. Oh. Oh. A little bit of favoritism. Oh, people are going to start joining him as his popularity grows. But oh my god, this is too soft. Jeez. I kind of feel a little bit bad for Mingfang because he is just actually really devoted to Shen Qingque as well. But little Binghe is too adorable. And he's now got all his fellow disciples, despite being the younger one as well. Oh, I like his new outfit as well. I don't think we've seen that one before. Oh my god, here we go. Oh. Oh gosh, but is he going to have flashbacks to the older one as well? Oh my god. Oh my god. I loved his voice there. And also he's so grown up again. Oh my god, everyone's just too happy and too soft here. Oh my god, he's so excited to be with him. No. Also, he's not as skinny under those clothes, you can see now. The someone important to me line. Oh god, the smile. I'm not ready for the scene. He's got the snacks. He is pampered. Oh my god, he is just loving life. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, Binghe. Yeah, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. No, he's only doing it because you've shown interest in her. Oh my god. Oh my god, he has zero interest in her. Shinran's just acting way more like himself than he is Shen Qingque. It's great. I don't like her voice. That's just a personal thing. Don't personally like that pitch. Nope. I do feel bad for, like, I do actually quite like Mingfang. He was just a bad character before because he was a bully, but that was because that's what Shen Qingque wanted, the original one. Fighting amongst your clan is prohibited, and you'd be banned from future congress. No. The CGI is not great on these monsters. She's pretty. I like her design. Binghe? Both of them are very pretty. I also love the golden robes, they're very pretty. Nods of acknowledgement. I had completely forgotten about the hugging scene and that it should have been incoming. I was not ready for the hug. It was so cute. Oh my gosh. So I think it sounded like that Liu Binghe had been away for a few years. I cannot remember how long he went away to train. I do not remember that detail at all, so I don't know how long it's been, but he has grown up even more. And in the same time, like, Shen Yuan has really kind of relaxed more into the Shen Qingque role. He is a lot more kind of relaxed and confident in most areas when he's acting, and it's only him thinking about the future that he's actually getting worried, but otherwise he's not really thinking about, oh, I should act like this or anything. He's basically being himself now, but he's managed to make it so that it can be expected of him. He's a lot softer than he was at the start when he was having to act like Shen Qingque. And even Mingfang, who isn't treated amazingly, is still treated pretty well. That he's not being rude to him, he's just a bit dismissive of him and paying a little bit favourite towards Liu Binghe, which can be expected because he is the protagonist and the person that Shen Yuan is most concerned about when it comes to opinions of him. But I do think actually Shen Yuan does just enjoy being in Liu Binghe's company. Like, we just had more of the loving gazes from Liu Binghe towards his master during the little montage we had. And Liu Binghe just has been gaining more and more popularity. I really like the speeches that Shen Yuan made up to try and prepare Liu Binghe for what he knows is going to be a difficult time after being pushed off a mountain or off a cliff. Like, he's going to have to go through so many hardships, and Shen Yuan can't do anything about that. So he's just having to say there is so much you're going to have to go through before you can be strong enough to be able to withstand anything, to be able to stand up to anyone. And I'm pretty sure it's the same translation they used in the translation of the novel, wanting to protect someone special to Liu Binghe, and the phrase "someone special," which Shen Yuan just is so oblivious about. Like, oh, the cart scene was really funny. Like, Shen Yuan basically acting like himself and getting excited about having treats and being pampered. He just loves it all. He's really just enjoying the lifestyle now. And then because he showed even a smidgen of like interest towards another character, Liu Binghe's like, I must see who this girl is who's caught my Shizen's attention. So he obviously goes off, and then Shen Yuan obviously gets the wrong idea, as usual, about seeing Liu Binghe next to a girl. I mean, it would make sense considering the huge harem he has in the novel. So it completely makes sense that he suspects him to be making moves on them because he's meant to be. So, like, I don't blame him for that. But the misunderstandings still get to me. they still not irk me, but it still amuse me. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the Congress and how it will go. And obviously, since we had the rule about the infighting amongst sects, that will somehow come into play in the story. I can't remember that part particularly. I have like a little bit, but not the details of what happens. So I'm excited to see what happens there. And as upset as I am that we're nearly at the end of season 1, I am so relieved we've now been confirmed as season 2. So I can look forward to that now and not have to worry about the story ending and then that being it. So I'm just really looking forward to getting even more content for Scumbag System. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you next week for next week's reaction. Bye bye.